guys, Rocco here. Welcome to the Dark Tower trailer breakdown. Sort of a bit of a Dark Tower 101, if you will. Now, a few things you need to know before you go into the Dark Tower. You don't really need to know anything, it's a movie, just go in and watch it. This, for fans of the book, is a companion series. So this would be like a sequel, you would call it, for fans who have read all the books. Try not to spoil it too much for you guys, but yeah, can continue after the book. This whole gunslinger thing might be tripping you up. The thing about the gunslinger is he's the last of his kind, and it's sort of an ancient order, a bit like a King Arthur Knights type of a thing, but way cooler. Now the world that the gunslinger, Roland, played by Idris Elba, is called Midworld. Now this world's like, the best way you could describe it is exactly like our world, but it's gone through an apocalypse, and now we've sort of reverted back to our Western, like the Old West. Everything's a Western sort of a deal, you know? But there is magical elements to this world, as well as some crazy other stuff we'll find out along the way. The next thing before we get into the trailer I'll show you guys is a couple of images that were posted on Twitter, one by Stephen King and another's the official image which is attached to him. And as you can see, Stephen King is trying to explain here, as I'd say to his fans and readers of the book series, exactly what is going on with the Dark Tower movies. Okay, let's get into the trailer and break that shit down.
For thousands of generations.
Sort of on, the first shot I'll talk about we're opening up is on what we see as like a small western town built at the foot of a massive, looks like citadel. Now this town could be two things. This could be a town in flashback showing Roland's town of birth and when he was raised, or I'm thinking this also could be the first town in the book that we encounter where Roland sort of, gets into it.
The gunslingers were knights, sworn to protect us from the coming of the dark.
Okay, we get a lot of shots now of Roland shooting at stuff, doing his gunslinger thing, starting to get warmed up for the journey ahead to the Dark Tower. The main thing about this is the creature that we see. I'm guessing this creature, for fans of the book, is the first demon. Then we're going to get into Jake. Now Jake is a big item of controversy at the moment. People are saying he's too old. People also are really not liking the look of the way that he enters into Midworld.
These visions, as you call them.
What do you see?
I see a tower.
Yeah, we get some tremors. We see that Jake's drawing pictures of the visions that he sees from Midworld that are somehow coming to him into our world. We get various shots in his drawings. We won't go into it too much, but we get Man in Black, Tower, roses, all sorts of stuff.
The Man in Black and the gunslinger.
They're just dreams. They're not real, Jake.
There's another world out there. I know there is.
The reason why I think as well they've gone this way with Jake is mainly because Jake's going to be us, the audience. We're going to be seeing Midworld through Jake's eyes, as opposed to in the book where you're seeing it mainly through Roland's eyes. Roland's the central character. He's sort of the narrator, where this one I think it could even work better for a film to see it through Jake's eyes, so everything's sort of gets explained to people. There's a lot to take in Midworld.
Whoa!
Who are you?
It's you. You're a gunslinger, right?
There are no gunslingers. Not anymore.
Why does the Man in Black want to destroy the tower?
Now we get the tower with the crimson mist behind it. Again, it sucks to keep saying fans of the book will know what the to do with the crimson is, but yeah, it's all stuff to do. I mean, you can put it together. You don't need to know what it is yet.
The tower protects both our worlds. If it falls, hell will be unleashed.
Now Matthew McConaughey, we got to stop and talk about Matthew McConaughey. Just his delivery of some of the lines in this trailer give me shivers. They make the hair stand up on the back of your neck.
He's like the devil, isn't he?
No, he's worse.
You can't stop what's coming.
Another spot of controversy, folks, is the slow mutants. When you're reading the book, you envision slow mutants, like full-on mutants, where these are, as one of the commenters said, it was a really cool line, a bit of Fury Road refugees from Mad Max.
Death always wins.
Now this shot, I love this shot. This actually looks to me like New York. It looks like we're in New York. That looks like a skyscraper or some sort of city with skyscrapers. And that definitely looks like a skyscraper that the world has moved on over the top of.
Your world might be gone.
Then of course, yeah, we're getting lots of shots of the world that's moved on. We get the Pennywise, our first reference to it. You will find in the Dark Tower, as it looks like in the books, there are tons of references to other Stephen King books. And yeah, Pennywise, we get the Pennywise amusement park with the hand holding the balloons. It also, in the next shot, looks like Jake sees something a little bit startling in the same scene. So yeah, cool stuff to look forward to.
But mine isn't. If you let that tower fall, billions of people die.
Do they have guns and bullets in your world?
You're gonna like Earth a lot.
All right, let's go.
You clawing your way out of the dark.
Then we get a shot of the house. I'd say this is Matthew McConaughey, the Man in Black, rubbing his hand across some graffiti on the wall that says, "All hail the Crimson King." He's sort of like, he likes that when he sees that. Now this one, yeah, the next one is a big swept up, looks like all the floorboards sort of sweeping up, and it's also got Jake sitting right at the top of it, being dragged in, or it could even be the Man in Black doing something. It might be the same scene. Makes sense.
Did you tell the kid whoever walks with you dies by my hand?
Also at this point, when we get to this part,
Did you tell the kid whoever walks with you dies by my hand?
I will kill him for both of us.
And Roland realised the gunslinger fingers do their loading thing. That was just beautiful. Throwing the bullets in, catching the things, it's just, oh, magnificent.
I do not aim at my hand. He who aims with his hand has forgotten the face of his father. I aim with my eye. I do not shoot with my hand. I shoot with my mind. Jake!
I love this trailer, guys. Absolutely love it. I personally love Idris Elba as the gunslinger from what I've seen, and I can imagine it only gets better with the whole film.
I do not kill with my gun. I kill with my heart.
Anyway, guys, if you take away one thing, and one thing only from this trailer breakdown, I'd like you guys to think of this movie, The Dark Tower, as a companion piece to the novels. Mainly because it is. Simple as that. Secondly, you're going to enjoy the movie a lot more if you're not always tagging it to bits in the book. So yeah, look at this like a twisted memory of the book or a sequel for people that can handle it. Alright guys, hope it hasn't been too boring. Don't want to talk your ear off anymore. That was The Dark Tower trailer breakdown. I'm Sergeant Rocco, you're you, and we'll see you for the next one.